Alright. Welcome back to Starfield. Let's go to space and have ourselves a grand adventure. And welcome to episode 22. Alright, let's go live. Let's continue on with our little quest we're dealing with. Let's see where we left off. It looks like we're heading towards the clinic. Looks like we left off right outside. I had to stop off, do some inventory management. I went to one of my base. I have an outpost in the same star system here. Just want to have farming aluminum, iron, some other goodies. Let's tell it.
The clinic welcomes all patients, whether Freestar or UC.
Turbo. Still haven't figured out a way to bring back the ship technician back in New Jemison. Maybe SOL for that until I start a new game. But I could get most of the parts with the shipbuilder big landing pad I have in my base. But I wanted to ask you guys, how many of you guys have been playing this, and when the Terramords attack New Jameson, disappears right after that? How many people have experienced that error? Alright. Why am I not getting my tooltips and trackers?
There's certainly no shortage of things to do.
Let's see, Ranger's office. Okay, make the Ranger secure.
This area's off limits. Authorized personnel only.
I'm part of a confidential medical task force. I'm here to investigate an outbreak.
An outbreak? I haven't heard anything about this. Understood. Here's an access card. Good luck.
That was easy.
Tired, all right? Just not today.
You can't be okay with this, though, right? You took an oath. I'd say this is a firm violation.
Look, you got that shit now. Although who knows what they expect you to do with it. But maybe it's really our own way. Now please, get back to town. Make sure his vitals are stable. I don't want to lose him. We'll figure this out. Promise. Fine.
But if we lose Kai, that's it. I'm going to SSNN. I don't give a shit about my career anymore.
You and me both.
What's happening here? Retrieve the Ricochet shipment. Discover what Infinity LTD is doing with the clinic.
I never should have taken this job.
We better get that approval soon. Excuse me, but this is a restricted area. You need to leave. Your timing could be better. A little warning next time. I'll just take a moment to check up on my patient.
Perfect. We can get the information on the computer and steal the shipment back and get the F out of here. Oh, and he unlocked it too. Nice. Personal logs. Let's see. Another failure. Moral struggles. His first loss. Oh, that's bad. Subject A10, A9, A8, Project Dominion. Yoink. Let's go! Run, Vasco, run!
I always tell you this could happen, you just never believe it.
You
didn't hear this from me.
Never like a clinic with machine gun or automatic turrets. Undock.
Ship's detached. We're clear.
Set to vault. Let's land this baby.
Not interested.
Research and development. Take me to R&D. Oh, we're gonna get fitted with the device after this.
Keep out of my way and I'll keep out of yours.
Yeah.
Hey
I got
there.
the shipment.
Good to see you again.
Is that my beautiful shipment?
Yes.
You were right about this one, Masako.
Hopefully all there and accounted for.
Looks like it. This should be more than enough. Now, I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
So, what did you learn about CM Station RC-1? Lucas must be desperate if he hired them to collect the Rothosite. Were there any survivors?
None. But to make sure Eclipse paid in blood.
Good. I may not condone murder, but I refuse to have sympathy for indiscriminate killers like Ecliptic, especially after massacring innocents working for us. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there?
Yes. Infinity Ltd has a private contract with a clinic for a security wing. I found records that the Eclipse had rerouted the shipment to the clinic for a Dr. Dedrick Lane.
Dr. Lane? I believe Vina is familiar with his work, specializing in neurosurgery. Were you able to determine what he was doing at the clinic? So, it sounds like Lucas has reached a new level of desperation to ensure his future as CEO. I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, We have enough to take Lucas down for good. And with the Rotha site secure, it's almost time for us to make our move. Head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. He has an update for you on the mole's identity. I've called a meeting, and I expect you to attend. It's time to put the final plan in motion.
Tiny little robot. Robot little. Get the pets. I didn't know there were tiny security bots like that. That explains when I went to that one abandoned star yard and a bunch of little robots were starting to shoot. Not sure that I did that on stream or not.
Good.
You know the mole?
We're right on time.
Perfect.
I re-evaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer is clear. Ularu is the mole.
No.
In due time. I'll be reaching out. Right now, we need her to remain in hiding. Yes. You made the right call.
Damn straight.
I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need irrefutable evidence before presenting this to the board. For now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogene was the mole. The situation was dealt with. Good. Keeping Ularu in the dark is the key to taking her down. Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring down Infinity Ltd. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program. So this could provide the evidence we're looking for. You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity. So before you go, I want you to bring that program to me. Good. Once Ularu believes she's properly deflected any suspicion, I have no doubt she'll be bold enough to hide something within whatever program she writes. Now, let's attend a meeting.
Lead the way. Kind of like the uniforms they got in this one.
I've got my eye on you.
We called you all together to discuss a recent security breach. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to that. We demand the best. So that's the threat we deal with.
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your responsibility, Dalton. This is a huge failing on your part.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget, the mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
Well, of course, thanks to another of my operatives. Watch me.
Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us financially.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity Ltd, and obtain any and all research. I have it on good authority the experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
They were performing illegal human trials at the clinic. Let's not forget Infinity hire mercenaries that kill all personnel at CM Station RC1. When the public gets wind of what they're doing, they want Lucas on a pike. Damn. Which one?
Botched human trials and murder for hire? You don't bounce back from that. At least not with Infinity's legal team.
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this information to the general public.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Masako, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send out a candidate.
I hope you're ready for this.
Let's go!
Good. I can tell Vina is going to enjoy working with you. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp division in R&D. Once you're done, meet me in my office. Be ready to discuss the details of your next assignment.
Alright, time to go get some implants. Going to R&D. What's popped up here? Yeah, we'll deal with that later.
You sure you're okay?
I don't remember being this part in the R&D.
Damn. Where the hell did I put that torch?
Double check those measurements are right. Anesthesia always makes me nervous.
Wait, Woody. I've already checked them 4 times.
Warning. This unit is not suited for addressing mental health concerns.
Hey there.
What up? Was it Vina? Yeah, it's Vina.
Ah, here's my lucky candidate. I hope you're ready to embark on one amazing journey. Yes, I always love a willing subject. Now, just a few details before we begin. Obviously, we'll be putting you under. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards, provided DeMarcus got everything entered correctly.
Did I not just say I quadruple checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient is reassured.
Not after that.
You're gonna be fine. All I'm saying is that you're in good hands. Now, just lie down on the table once you're ready, and we should be good to go. All right, let's get this party started.
It'd be nice if they actually introduce a DLC to get more like shareware implants or something.
finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing. So, how are you feeling? You look good?
Disappointed. I was hoping for some cool bionic modifications.
Yep. That's me every morning. But the whole point of this is no visual indication and no adverse side effects. So, sounds like we're on track. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation. Great. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says. That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own. It's probably why he's the second most published scientist here, after me. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
Diplomacy, instigation, intimidation, and manipulation are all social skills that you can't activate while your scanner's up. Hover your cursor over the target and press A to bring up your social skills and select which one you want to use with the D-pad. If you fail a social skill, your target will be immune to all future social skill attempts. Alright.
You appear dehydrated. I suggest the immediate ingestion of a
Oh, that's cool. Man, I wish I had this to make a move away from consoles and stuff like that for sneaking around.
Management's gotten pretty paranoid about corporate spies lately. If anyone else got their hands on our neuroamp technology, I'm sure the execs would lose it.
Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I
knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now.
I'm fine. I just
Curious
solved
if
a
any
3-hour
other side
quantum
effects may
physics
manifest.
lecture from Venus.
You got me with one of those last week. What was it this time?
So, tell me all about it. How did it feel? Any side effects?
Probability involved in calculating the interactions between certain universes in the multiverse. I own
Yes. Good. Hear that, DeMarcus? That's 2 for 2 now.
I heard. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech. When it comes to your job, you bet it does. Besides, the neural elm is in total control. If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, it's been interesting to discover the actions our subjects sanction in their own minds.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology I created, Masako wants to see you. It sounds like you have an assignment to complete, and DeMarcus and I have a lot of notes to record.
Back to the grind.
If Veda offers you a job as a lab rat.
They took off my spacesuit. They take off my helmet too, or no? They did.
You're here. I wasn't sure how accurate Vena's promise of no downtime was going to be.
Let's just hope her promise of no brain damage holds true as well.
Now that you've been outfitted with the internal neuroamp, it's time to put that tech to work. We're sending you into Infinity Ltd. Lucas Drexler is about to learn exactly why you don't steal from Ryujin Industries. And wish he shall, every day, while he rots away in prison. All right, Yuko has provided a layout of Infinity Ltd. You have 2 options for this assignment. We'll be providing you with the means for both. Option A, you gain entry through their maintenance access on the roof. Option B, we give you an assigned identity and arrange a meeting for you.
Option A, avoid dealing people. Option B, I love the chance to use my acting skills.
Option A, you need to remain under the radar the entire time. Option B, you have a slight cover that may give you the opportunity to talk your way to your objectives.
You know, let's try going with B.
Just hope those acting skills don't get you caught or killed. Now, depending on your preference, you'll either find yourself in the maintenance hallway or the marketing department. From there, you have 3 targets. First, you have Lucas Drexler's computer, located in his office on the executive floor. Second is Faye Sengsavan's computer, in research and development. And third, you need to obtain the prototype they are working on, also in R&D.
As you can see, you've several floors to traverse. So I hope you're prepared for an adventure.
That's what we're counting on. Now, I had Ularu create a program that you need to run on both Lucas and Faye's computers. I'll let her explain the details.
You see, once we expose Infinity Ltd, all of their data is going to come under intense scrutiny. We only want the public to know about their mercenary hires and unauthorized human trials, but Project Dominion needs to remain confidential. I've created an overseer program that will gather all the evidence we need, and at the same time delete anything relating to Ryujin and the internal neuroamp.
Yo, thanks for the follow.
Exactly. And what the public
What's
doesn't
up?
know
How's it going?
doesn't hurt them. No, we don't want to mess on this one.
I'm
A
doing
body
good,
count
and
will
you?
only distract from what we're trying to accomplish here. Simon Rychek provided some useful info on how to evacuate civilians from the building. I'm sure you remember him from Sidonia.
Good to hear.
Infinity's maintenance crew is understaffed. It's only a matter of time before pressure gauges go unchecked and they have a massive issue on their hands. Once that pressure becomes too much, every floor in the building is going to suffer from gas leaks, setting off an automated alarm to evacuate the building.
Yep, I
Simon
did the daily
was
stream.
able to get a passcode for you to access their system's computer, so you can force the heating system to fail.
Also, if you can't catch the live stream, I also put them back on YouTube. Same channel, same name as my tag on here. Let's see. Be a good choice.
I'd highly advise you use it. This assignment isn't the time to test your abilities. The only thing you're out there to
I'm here
prove
from
is
California.
that you can get this job
And you?
done. We're also issuing you an operative suit. It should help reduce their ability to detect you. These suits are typically reserved for the senior ranks, but we want to reduce as much risk as possible.
Let's go to here. Let's see, stealth. Suit or no suit, I never knew I was there.
And that's what we're hoping for. If you can pull this off, even I'll be impressed.
Once you've run the Overseer program and obtained the prototype, your final step is to deliver the slate to David Barron at the SSNN field office. If he asks questions, feel free to give him just enough information to pique his interest, but no mention of Ryujin or who you are. SSNN is used to anonymous tips. They'll
Well, I
do
do
whatever
play a lot of different
verifications they
games.
deem necessary on their own.
From
to
Destiny.
confirm the story.
I've been playing a lot of Starfield since it came out. I am gonna go back to Cyberpunk. I did play that a bunch before. I think that update came out for Destiny. What other games were we playing? I know I did Tears of the Kingdom on the Switch. And right now I've been playing Starfield until the Phantom Liberty comes out. When is that? 3 days from today? So I'll be going back to Cyberpunk after this.
You and me both. So any
what games have you
final
been
questions
playing?
before
You've
you
been
go?
playing Starfield? Let's just continue.
Good luck, and be sure to report directly back to me when you return.
Here's Simon's passcode, your operative suit, the Overseer program, and your cover identity. Your cover ID card is encoded with roof entry and elevator access. So that's your ticket in, either way. Don't screw this up, Skylar Lumen.
Apparently my name is Skylar Lumen now. Got a program, we got a stealth suit. And a stealth helmet. Nice. Gotta go talk to Dalton. Where's the stairs in this place? Basically, I'm an artist and can help you make your streams like fully branded and reasonable. Oh, that's pretty nice. If you want to send me your information, what program or what do you use for messaging? Do you do it on Discord, or you could just whisper me a link and I go check out your stuff?
Do you have the program? With pleasure. So, let's take a look.
So you're an artist, so you do like what? Banners, backgrounds, overlays for people for Twitch and YouTube?
Hit a snag. There's definitely something here. This is exactly what we needed. According to this code, Ularu intended to plant false evidence that would show Masako was working with Lucas. The moment you launched the Overseer program, a series of fabricated communication files would have been uploaded to the Infinity Ltd network. One of them even frames Masako for encouraging Lucas to push for early human trials. I'm going to copy the necessary files off this slate and issue you a new one. I want to keep this one intact, so Ularu can't dispute it. All right. Now, we finally have the evidence we need.
I'd like to take a look at your work and see what you've done for others. You go send me like a link to whatever one you use to show off your stuff on. Any of your socials. I'll check it out. See if we can go on from there.
Yes.
Yeah, I got Discord. I think I have a command on the chat. You put iDiscord and I'll show you my name so you can send a direct message.
Without that falsified evidence, Ularu is in for a big surprise. I fully expect she'll be eagerly awaiting SSNN's broadcast, anticipating Masako to be accused alongside Lucas Drexler. Here's the new slate with the revised Overseer program. Let's get this assignment finished the right way.
I think if you do the command exclamation Discord in the chat, it'll send it to you. That was one of those commands. What was the number to it? Let's see, we're traveling to New Atlantis. Well, there's a hashtag before the 2534. It's the same as my gamer tag. I get like it when those things don't work on the freaking chat. Alright, I'll check that out later. I'll try to figure out why it's not showing the Discord thing on the chat. I hope it wasn't an update and just rewrote all my freaking commands. Do a quick save here. I'm not sure to go through the front. Or we'll take the elevator. Yeah, we'll go with the given identity and see how that goes. Alright, give me a second. Let's see if I can send a request. Is this just Adam_12? Because I'm not showing anything on here. I whisper you my Discord because it won't let me send it to you for some reason. Alright, let's continue this.
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's corporate headquarters. Hello. Did you have an appointment with us today? Ah, yes, from Lumen Interactive. The elevator here will take you to the marketing floor. Once you arrive, you'll want to talk to Ellis Ortiz. He's the receptionist there and will be happy to help you.
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's marketing department. Desi notified me that you are on your way. If you just have a seat, I can notify Miss Hart that you've arrived. Okay. Hello.
Well, I can't be wrong. That's the direct, my direct one.
I'll go notify Miss Hart that you're here. Feel free to use any of the facilities.
Oh, I typed in an extra S. My apologies.
The break room and bathrooms are just around the corner.
Yeah, I just noticed that I typed an S after the A. Just take that out, and you're good. I was typing too quick. Alright, where are we going? The elevator's out of order. Is there a vent to climb? There's a vent right across from over there. Great. See, you could try to fight me. How's it going, buddy? I whispered you again with the correct spelling this time. So we could do this. Let's see if we can get lucky in this. I'll send it after the stream, alright? This one over here. Sabotage the heating system. And it's against Search down that way.
Detected. All non-essential personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
I guess that was the way to clear out the building. That. Need to go down.
Take cover! Take cover! I need that now.
Holy damn. Where's the console to control the turrets and robots? They get distracted with the turrets. And of course, setting an ID card. Come on, peek. Throw the corrosive gas. Seriously, just jumping from that height made me concuss. I messed up. I should turn off the alarm first. Oh, this was a total bust. Fast travel the ship. No. Seriously, 5 pounds overweight. Pick up anything else? Still got any of that pick me up? That should give us a fast travel to this ship.
Some religions say our lives are circular. Well, I hope the next time around, we're just as
Orbital insertion done. Time to dance among the stars.
You're looking as glorious as ever, Captain.
Oh, we're supposed to go to the office. I thought we were supposed to take it back to Neon. Oh, my bad.
Can't go in. You just can't.
But David's my friend. He writes me.
I hate to break it to you, but his PA's the one who signs all those cards and headshots. Mr. Barron's a very busy and important man.
But I came all this way.
Listen, I might be able to hook you up with some merch. Maybe get you a ticket to a speaking gig he's got. That's all I can do.
You are the best!
Welcome
I will
to
meet
SSNN.
David. It's going to happen.
For a moment there, I thought I was going to start up a side quest, but...
We're close to the action here in New Atlantis. Prime position to report on the big stories that affect the United Colonies. Can I help you? All right. You've got my attention. What's this so-called story about? Corporate greed claims victims once more. And you have evidence to support this claim.
Here's the slate.
Good. The less investigation we need to put into this, the faster I can prepare the broadcast. I don't suppose you want to tell me how you got this evidence. Of course. I just hope your source is as reliable as you think they are. Is there at least a name I can cite as my source? Why am I not surprised? As long as the evidence is adequate and verifiable, I expect it'll be aired within the hour, if not sooner. Now, if you'll excuse me, I obviously have some work to do.
Please tell me you're not here to see Mr. By the way, Captain,
Now it's going to take me to the spaceport, right? Yeah, I'll send a request as soon as I'm done. I'm probably breaking for lunch shortly after this quest.
I believe you were specifically told that we did not want a body count on this assignment. If only intent mattered. All the tools at your disposal, and yet here we are. I hope you at least attempted to use the internal neuroam. And yet not useful enough to avoid a body count? Still, it's good to know the applications are proving themselves. So now it's just a waiting game for SSNN to break the news. Once the story airs, We have another board meeting scheduled to decide how to handle Infinity. Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
The murders are believed to be linked to a new investigation where Drexler would have been accused of numerous violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself and the competitor have yet to be confirmed. This has been David Barrett for SSNN.
Perfect. This exposure puts Infinity right where we want them. The meeting will begin momentarily, but I want you to discuss the options we have with the other members. Infinity's net worth is about to hit rock bottom. So this gives us the opportunity to win a little more public faith. Infinity is about to crumble before the eyes of the public. They employ thousands of people, and those thousands of people are now worried about their jobs. That's where we come in. First, we'll issue a public statement expressing disgust at their leadership, but sympathy for the innocent workers. That's when we offer to acquire them. Quite right. The truth is, we'll be making evaluations. We'll shed any employees who don't make the cut, slowly but surely. By incorporating Infinity, we eliminate a competitor, get their best employees and contracts, and all while boosting our public perception. I'm glad we're on the same page. Which is why I'd like you to talk to the board to convince them this is the right move. There are several who might disagree, and you have the perfect tool to help sway them. Good. You'll find most of the board members in their offices preparing. Vina is also here, waiting for the meeting to start. We'll need at least 50% of the vote to go our way. In the event of a tie, I will make the final decision. I trust you'll get it done.
So what am I supposed to do? Jedi mind tricks?
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Did Masako send you to try and convince me to acquire Infinity Ltd? I think we both know that's not going to work. Our public perception is good enough. If you ask me, reaching out to save Infinity just makes us look weak. The internal neuroamp gives us the power to crush our competitors, not take them under our wing. This is exactly why Masako's time as CEO is finished. Oh? Your response tells me Masako must have given you similar advice. It'd be unlike her to not fully exploit an advantage, especially when she believes acquiring Infinity is the right thing to do.
Let's see if it works on her.
Well, it does make Ryujin look good, and we do gain a wider customer base, which means higher profits. You're oddly right about this one, Op. I guess you are worth keeping around. As long as everyone has Ryujin's best interests in mind, this should make for an interesting meeting. I can only imagine the contracts that will be pouring in. We'd almost be literally in control of anything we wanted. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a lot of preparations to make.
So that's 2 board members for a yes for acquiring the LTC or LTD. Where are the other ones? They're all down below level.
I'm glad we're making an effort in our appearance today. Just the person I wanted to see. I want to get all the details locked down for this meeting, and I believe you to be one of the best sources available. Good. I prefer first-hand feedback when available. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity LTD throughout your assignments here. Do you think they're worth redemption? And why? Oh, I didn't mean in regards to Drexler's actions. More in the sense of, should a superior company like Ryujin make room for so many potentially lackluster employees? This is true. Infinity never had the financial resources to match our salary offers. Getting what few capable employees they have at half the salary we typically pay here could have major payoffs in the long run. Next question. What is your opinion on how Masako handled the mole situation?
I think it was well handled. It proves how capable Masako is at handling any situation. It was sloppy and a mole should never have been possible in the first place.
And why do you feel it was well handled? Please note I'm not disagreeing. I just want to know the why behind your statement. I agree. Should Masako have informed us too early, we may have all turned on each other. I appreciate the insight. I suppose I should ask if there's anything I can do for you, considering how helpful you've been.
The internal neural amp tech like that is dangerous and should not be. It should be banned. Okay.
It's the next big step for Ryujin Industries. Financially, it'll keep us secure for years to come. There's no doubt it's our future. This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
If operations starts to bore you, let me know. You make a perfect lab rat for the R&D team. And how's my favorite patient doing? Not seeing any temporal memory flashes or losing time, I hope. Reminds me of my undergrad days. I mean, I assume you're joking, right? I'll have to get that documented and we'll definitely want to run a few tests if not. So, tell me what you think of the neuroamp. I'd be the next Ray DeCaris, my childhood hero and mentor. How amazing would that be? DeMarcus, eat your heart out. Don't tell him I said that. He knows I love and respect him. So the next question is, what will the fate of Infinity LTD be?
There's bound to be something inspiring or new in their research.
That's what I'm hoping for. They may be the underdog, but that doesn't mean they don't have a brilliant mind or two. Well, this has certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day. All we can do now is look forward to the meeting, right? See you in there.
Is Masako checking up on me to make sure I'm on her side?
Maybe. That depends on whose side you're on.
Well, you can let Masako know to rest easy. It just so happens that her agenda lines up with mine. We just need to grab Infinity Ltd while it's got the public's full attention. I'm all about free PR, especially when it's painting us in a good light.
It's free now, but it will leave Ryujin in a financial and legal trouble.
I'm sure I can squeeze enough goodwill out of this to last us at least a year. All right. I suppose you've earned the right to voice your opinion after everything you've done, qualified or not. So let's hear it. Don't I know it? I think Alexis and I are truly going to have our work cut out for one another. We'll discuss security ramifications with Dalton, and I'm sure there are alterations, safety nets, if you will, that we'll need from Vina. It's sure to be quite the undertaking. Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being an operative.
Hell
Good
yeah.
talk. Maybe I'll even consult you on future endeavors.
Who's this?
So much work to do. Great, the bane of my department. If you need something, make it quick. You heard correct. I've every reason to believe that Infinity Ltd is the Pandora's box of corporations. All right, I could use the entertainment. Tell me why Infinity is a good asset. Have you been spending too much time with Lyndon?
Yeah,
There's more to this than just credits. I do pride myself on solid contracts, and this one would be especially challenging.
Well, let's throw caution to the wind and see if auto persuasion will actually work.
All right, you've got me.
Holy shit.
I guess I am exaggerating the situation a little. Huh. Well, what do you know? I think you just convinced me. Talent like yours belongs in the courtroom. Nice to know someone is. Everyone's too busy praising its completion to think about the dangers it could represent. First off, if I find out you used that device on me, I will tie you up in court on whatever charges I can conjure for the rest of your life. Second, that tech is one major human rights violation that no legal team wants to fight. I'll do whatever I can to make sure it's either severely delayed or collects dust in storage.
Should I just use the manipulation on her and just see what she'll say about it?
In an ideal situation, yes. And I suppose creating that ideal situation is within my power. Now you've made it sound like a proper challenge that I can't help but accept. Masako's lucky to have you at her disposal, even if you are a continual thorn in my side. You may be the greatest asset, aside from the internal neuroamp, that Ryujin has. This exchange has been surprisingly insightful, but now I really do need to get back to my notes.
Later, Heater. Alright, good old Dalton.
This meeting should prove to be very interesting. I assume Masako briefed you on her preferred outcome.
Yep.
That blasted tech. If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion a long time ago. I knew it was a grave security risk, and look what happened. I suppose you're right. As long as I'm fully aware of the risks, I can properly account for them. My first priority will be to get the board and all security members set up with shielding as soon as possible. Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity Ltd, we're about to add a significant workload onto my team. The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents this new neuroamp might cause. I imagine we're looking at months of work. Infinity Ltd is obviously not known for their security. I only hope that Masako and the others will be patient with the process. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some preparations to make. We'll be announcing Ularu's termination of employment at this meeting, so I need to have security ready to escort her off the premises.
All right, everyone. As you all know, we've successfully exposed Infinity Ltd's botched human trials and murder for hire through SSNN. The public is demanding their leadership, namely Lucas Drexler, face trial, and he's probably writing his resignation as we speak. Ryujin will be launching a statement, but I believe now is the perfect time to acquire Infinity Ltd.
Believe it or not, I agree. The acquisition has risks, and it's going to create a lot of work for all of us. But the overall payoff will be worth it.
That and Infinity Ltd's current situation makes them more affordable than ever.
Arguments? None? Excellent. Moving on, then.
I think what we're all overlooking is what led us to this situation to begin with. Yes, our security was compromised. But considering Dalton was hired by Masako, the issue obviously starts at the top. In fact, I propose that Masako be removed from CEO altogether.
Ularu, this isn't a line you want to cross.
And considering you're the mole, if anyone's going to be removed from power, it's going to be you.
Hold up. Are you saying you lied to us?
Dalton, the last meeting we had, you distinctly said Imogene was the mole, and she'd been dealt with.
Do you even have any proof to back up this outrageous claim?
Of course we do. The malicious code you hid on this slate to upload incriminating evidence against Masako onto Lucas Drexler's computer.
To put it bluntly, Ularu, you're fired. Security will hold you in your office until a proper exit interview can be done.
This isn't
She
right.
still gets an exit interview? What the hell?
I should at least have the opportunity to resign.
And allow you to still be marketable to a competitor? I don't think so. This may be news to me, and I will be reviewing the evidence closely. But this isn't something you just get to walk away from.
Security, escort Miss Chen to her office and see that she stays put.
You'll regret this. All of you.
I believe the only regret would be trusting you to begin with.
All right, back to business. All in favor of acquiring Infinity Ltd?
Aye.
Good. Alexis, start drawing up the necessary documentation. Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up? If there's nothing else, this meeting is concluded. I'll be following up with a few of you shortly.
At least if you're here, you're not screwing up out there.
Damn.
I'm glad we're making an effort in our appearance today.
So, Infinity Ltd learned a lesson the hard way, and we exposed the traitor among us. You've proven yourself to be quite the asset here at Ryujin. I suppose it is. Gratitude isn't something you typically hear these days in the corporate world. I truly appreciate the work you put into exposing Ularu. No operative has ever had to investigate our own to the extent that you did. I can imagine it may have been a lot of pressure, considering you were fairly new at the time. Imogene's instincts were right about you. Now, as promised, I have your bonus. I hope you'll find it appropriate for all you've done. And I'm promoting you to senior operative. You've more than earned it. It's well deserved. As for the details, I think someone back on the operations floor would prefer to explain those to you.
Nice. I thought that would give me something new.
If you're waiting for an appointment, please.
Let's see what Imogen has to say. Hopefully she likes her job back.
Make it quick. I have a deadline.
You've certainly shaken things up around here. I still can't believe Ularu tried to frame me. An obvious misjudgment on my part. But now that's all in the past. It's time to get back to your typical day-to-day. It's nice to see your recent experiences haven't soured you on the company. Now, since you were new, you've been dealing with people, but most of our assignments are generated on the mission board. The board holds any available assignments that our techs have pieced together, and I've approved. Questions? Good. The mission board is generally self-explanatory anyway. With your promotion, you've earned yourself an office, so whenever you're ready, you can find your own personal mission board inside. And the best perk of them all, you're free to make your own hours. Oh, and congratulations, of course. You certainly will. Go check out the board, and if you have any questions, I suppose I can start up an open door policy, just for you.
Oh, that's cool. We also get an office. Well, they gave me a legendary shotgun, but I would have loved it. Suppressed coachman. Oh, they're both shotguns. Why does this game love giving me shotguns, man? So this save is similar to the one from the Lodge. There's infinite storage capability because it says mass 0 out of 0. This is what they got on the mission board. Line items in the clinic, sabotage Hope Tech, and hack Trader Tower. Xenofresh Fisheries. Well, let's bring it to an end here and get lunch going. Do a save as well. And you guys do what you guys do best. Hit me up with a comment down below. Leave a like. Don't forget to share the video. I really appreciate you catching that replay back on my YouTube channel. And you know what to do there. Hit that sub notification button for all the daily content drop. Special thanks for you guys watching live on Twitch. Don't forget to hit that follow button there as well. Catch me every day. And once again, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. And have an amazing day.